Next big nerd news story of the week. We haven't talked about the movie Eternals in quite a bit, but this week, Eternals star Kumail Nanjiani said he was left awestruck by the movie's magnitude. We know Eternals has been moved. Excuse me, I got a belch. Eternals has to be moved to 2021. It still currently has a 2021 release date. But there's been no new news, which surprises me. I'm surprised we haven't seen any sort of more teasers and stuff to kind of get people excited, because the excitement level really for the entire MCU has fallen pretty stagnant right now.
No kidding.
We know we're probably going to still get Black Widow, but no one's talking about Eternals. Nobody's talking about, the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. No one's even talking about the Disney Plus shows right now.
No, I honestly, and this sounds terrible, but I honestly forgot about Eternals because I haven't heard about it.
Which sucks, because I was really excited about it.
I know, but I think that's probably why.
That's why you watch Chuckload of Comics.
Exactly.
Kumail Nanjiani said a few things on Twitter this week. He said, first, I know there isn't much news yet. We all know that. He said, I'm in the dark too. Trust me, I can't wait for it whenever it comes. So clearly everybody's in the dark. Even the stars of the film are in the dark. I know they're still doing some pickup shots, or they just ramped up their final post-production on the film. Post-COVID, because I'm pretty sure they're shooting overseas where the production's starting to open back up. He went on to say that, but I promise, the movie will be worth the wait. It's the most exciting, fun, epic, thrilling, hilarious, and moving project I've ever been a part of. And it's massive. The scale of it is unlike anything I've ever seen. I would walk on to shoot and be awestruck by the sets every single day. Very funny that Kumail Nanjiani says most hilarious project he's ever been a part of.
That's hard
Silicon
to believe.
Valley, Big Sick. I highly doubt this is the most hilarious project he's ever been a part of. But fun, exciting, epic, thrilling, moving. Pretty exciting words from the star of the film.
Do you think he got a little poke from Marvel to
say something,
to say these things, just to bring it back out into the public?
Without a doubt. Because he just kind of took to Twitter and said, hey, we haven't heard anything. Nobody's heard anything. Even the stars haven't heard anything. But I promise you, it does get me excited when he talks about being awestruck by the sets. So a lot of practical set stuff going on that we can get excited about. It's not all going to be green screen CGI or shot in the volume like they do on The Mandalorian. So big, awesome sets. That's pretty exciting. Last thing he said, he talked about the director, Chloe Zhao. He said, working with Chloe, obviously talking about Chloe Zhao, the director, has been one of the most thrilling and satisfying experiences of my career. I'm excited to see her films for decades to come, and grateful I get to be a small part of one of them. A visionary director and a true filmmaker. So obviously the star of the film is going to say how great the director was.
That's true.
But these days, you never know. These days, sometimes, stars talk mad shit about their directors.
True. I mean, we all saw what happened with Solo, or what was it called?
Solo?
Solo, yeah. I mean, the directors got fired for that one.
And then Cyborg came out and talked about how much he didn't like working with Joss Whedon when he came in and did the reshoots for Justice League. So nice to see he's very excited. Chloe Zhao, as you know, is a very sort of up-and-comer. This is definitely her biggest project of her entire career. And so big career with more Chloe Zhao movies. So, I mean, obviously put this under the heading of star of movies says go see my movie. That goes without saying. But any Eternals news is good Eternals news in my mind. Just glad to, like you said, no one's talking about it, so it's good to have that conversation about Eternals again. Because, hey, there's no Eternals talk. I'm dying to see a trailer for this movie.
Well, I think he also wants to talk about the movie because of this body transformation he went through for it.
We can never stop talking about the body transformation.
It's crazy. But of course he's going to pump himself up and pump the movie up. But anyway.
Interesting side note, though. I have heard rumorings that Marvel's going to do something similar to what the DC fandom did, where they're going to do a big online thing. It probably will be closer to Christmas time, maybe closer around when Black Widow comes out.
Awesome.
So they haven't made any official announcement yet. But working with Mainframe and working with Baltimore Comic-Con, I've heard rumorings that Marvel's going to do something big.
It only makes sense.
And that's when we're going to see our Eternals trailer.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very excited about that. So, guys, let us know in the comments section, what do you think about Kumail Nanjiani's statements, and how excited are you for the new Eternals movie? Final nerd news story of the week. Very, very, very excited to be back on the show and talk about this show. If you guys haven't watched Raised by Wolves on HBO Max, holy shit, what are you waiting for? It's Thursday nights on HBO Max.